Hey, this is Brian Wright with the Daily B, episode 61. What are we talking about? Talking about burning some things. Okay, so this is Brian from BrianWright732.com and fitin.com, PHITIN.com. I'm getting this out a little late in the day, but shit, I'm getting it out. So here's the thing. There's a concept called burning your boats. A lot of speakers use it. It's something that I learned really young in life. It's not like I caught like Tony Robbins on, Facebook and was like, oh wow, burning your boats. You can find it on, you know, pretty much every motivational speaker has used it at some point. Notre Dame football had it as one of the big speeches on when Showtime did its coverage of it last year. This concept's been around since people actually burned their boats. There's some Spaniard coming to the New World who burned his boats. I forget all the names, whatever. But here's the concept, the idea. You can call it gun to your head. You can call it no safety net. You can call it burning your boats. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. What it is accepting that you're in a position where you're going to move forward and you're either going to succeed or you're going to die trying. There's no in between. So where I'm coming from with this is like I have someone comes to me today and says, "Hey, how am I going to pay my rent in 2 weeks?" Well, you're going to go out and do what it takes to make that money. Well, I don't know what to do. Do something, anything, whatever you got to do. Go sell shit on eBay. Go buy stuff from one store, return it to the other. It's illegal. I can't believe I'm promoting it, but I'm like, don't tell me there's not ways for you to make money to pay for the things you have to do. It's temporary, sure. You got to do what you got to do right now to take care of your responsibilities. Micro sacrifices towards a macro gain later on. As long as you have your idea of like your main goal, you have the big picture in mind. You doesn't mean you ignore everything right now and go all in on the big picture. Yeah, going all in means taking care of your responsibility, not ruining your reputation, not totally destroying your credit, not destroying relationships, not destroying your body, not destroying anything. It's about building momentum. It's about taking care of business and building momentum so that you can create the security and the discipline and get the systems in place and start functioning like a freaking winner. Stop giving yourself the excuses of I can't be a success because I have to pay bills today. No, you're going to be a success because of how you're paying your bills today. You're paying your bills today because you've got your eye on the prize at the end. You're not giving up everything for something, but you are. You risk your life every day. Okay? You have one life, one shot at this. So when you're sitting here coming up with excuses, you're not living. You're waiting. You're in the holding pattern. Get out of the holding pattern, start taking action. Do what you got to do to get by. I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't know the situation you're in. But trust me, no matter what situation you're in, no matter what's going on, you can get through it and you can generate what you need to generate. If you told me you want to make $1 million, fine, give me a plan. It's like that. But you may not want to do what it takes to make $1 million. If you think you're going to pay some asshole $2,000 to give you the system that's going to make you $1 million, you're crazy. If you're telling me that, like, hey, this is my skill set, my ego is checked, I'm willing to learn, and then I'm willing to do this much. I'm going to put these many hours into it. I'm going to stay this disciplined, this focused, then we've got something to talk about. But don't sit here and wait for money to come. Don't stare at your vision board and expect money to come in the mail. You got to go out, you got to hustle, you got to work, you got to do what you got to do. If you want to be happy, you've got to figure out what your skill set is and try and use that skill set to make that money. But if you really need money because you're going to get evicted from your apartment, you're going to get kicked out, car towed, whatever, you got to do what you got to do. And you do things that are going to make you, more secure and give you the ability to have some progress in life. The discipline of making money is really important. The discipline of not spending your money in stupid ways is really important. The discipline of creating momentum on a daily basis and riding it through your day is of the utmost importance. When you sit on your couch depressed that you don't have, you sit there for a long time. So you're actually creating negative momentum. Whatever you start your day out with and get the ball rolling, as long as you don't let it stop, you can bulldoze your way through anything. So if you get up and you get moving and you eat good shit and you drink water and, exercise a little bit, write, think, read, do positive things, you're going to have a better chance at having a positive day. You wake up in the morning, have some crap, watch TV, sit on the couch, flip through your phone, surf the internet, play a game. Before you know it, it's 12 o'clock, nothing's got done. Now the day feels like it's over, even though it's not, but you feel like a loser because you haven't done anything. You're still not up. It's now 2. Maybe you do something by 3. You get like one thing done, and you then feel like crap, and the next day you're depressed. You hear the down cycle? I know you. I've been there. We've all been there. Everybody's had those days. Some people have those days, weeks, months, years. As long as you wake up at some point, you're good. But you've got to wake up, and you've got to create the momentum. So you've got to get into the gun to the head, burning the boat, cutting the security blanket, getting shit done mentality. So burn the boat, meaning when you go to do something, don't give yourself an out. Burn the boat. If you want to get home, you've got to go and take. You've got to get it. You have zero opportunity to go backwards because it's on fire. So you're going to go forward. And if you need a boat to get home, you're going to take your enemy's boat. If you need money, you're going to go take that money, earn that money, get what you got to get. You're going to do what you have to do to go forward. Zero excuses. I really want to curse there so bad. But zero excuses. You want to win. You want to make money, make money. You want to have good relationships, have good relationships. You want to be a dad, be a dad. You want to be a mom, be a mom. Don't tell me job, work, life, whatever. Work-life balance. Shut up. All bullshit, all excuses. You get what you want to get based on the actions you take and the actions you don't take. That's it. Period. So I don't care what business you're in. I don't care what position you're in. I don't care what you do. When you're faced with that impossible, you've got to figure it out. You've got to keep going. One shot, one life, one opportunity. Sitting there, I tell athletes all the time, don't wake up and realize you've passed it. As a business person, you can do business your whole life. As an athlete, there will be a day you will wake up and you physically can't do what you used to be able to do anymore. And that means your career is done. Your greatness has passed. You don't have the ability to rise to the levels that you had in your head. It's over. Wake up to that. I retired from fighting when I was 40 years old. I did a fight when I was 40. I got the crap kicked out of me. You know the funniest part about that? It's not funny. It is what it is. But the reality of my career being over at 40, after not fighting for like 6 years, I sat in the bathtub in my hotel room and I cried for 3 hours. Because the reality of I am not 24 anymore. I am now 40, like set in. I cried. I got up. I fought. I got my ass kicked. I woke up the next morning, a new person, completely relieved, a completely different understanding about my life. I gave myself no opportunity to back up. I signed on the dotted line, fight a 27-year-old dude with 19 pro fights in a really short amount of time. He was a seasoned fighter, and I hadn't fought in years. I was fat. I was out of shape. I said, fuck it. I got to go for it. I went for it. That's what I did because I needed to give myself – I had to light my path on fire so I couldn't back out. I had to do what I had to do because as this is a man, my own personal shit, I needed to go through this experience. It made me a better person, and it has me sitting here talking to you today. We all have something we have to do that we keep holding back on, so we have to literally make it impossible to back up. We have to stand on the edge, and it's the only way to go is to jump. You have to jump, or you're going to die. That's where you need to be. That's where the real living will be done. That's where the success will be made. That's where the confidence will be built. The momentum will be started. Burn your damn boat. Cut your safety net. No more help. Don't accept money from anybody you haven't done something for. No more freebies. Don't let your mom and dad give you a hug and say it's okay, because it's not okay. You fucked up. Do you understand? You don't need someone to hug you because it's not working out. You need someone to kick you in the ass and smack you in the face and say, wake the fuck up and get it done. Go do what you want to do because it's your life. You have to live it. You have to get it done. You don't want to need charity from other people. You want to do things that provides for other people. That's what being human is. That's what success is. This isn't all about money. This is about contributing, giving back, being a productive member, having value. If you have value and you put yourself in position to communicate that, you will prosper. Not just with money. You will prosper in every way. because you will be important. People will need you. They will miss you when you're gone. You get it? Get up, get busy, no more excuses. Light the fucking boat on fire, cut the damn cord, go to work.